Greetings, everyone. This is Tiffany Martinez. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. Hopefully, this is going to be a brief video, but if it's not, it is what it is. I'm making this particular video. It's not that I'm being rude or anything like that, but I know majority of the people that do see my channel, they think I'm a complete bitch, and that's not what this is. However, when you come to me and you ask me, how do I get started with saving in gold and silver, and I gotta know what you're working with before we even get started, because it's not that you're not worth my time. It's just I don't like to waste my time with people who are not serious. Okay. In this envelope is another amount of silver that I get directly from Quicksilver that's located in Florida. And this one came in a couple of days ago. I'm at to the point that I no longer open these packages. Looks like July 10th it came in, around that time, or it was mailed around that time. And I'm at the point that I no longer open them. I just either put them with whatever I'm working with that particular moment, or I put it in my safe. Because I already know what's inside. I trust the company. I haven't had a single issue with them. Okay, moving on. I'm kind of addressing this video or this topic to others who are, I guess you're quick to say that, oh, I like nice things, or I want to do A, B, C through Z, but you don't really have the resources. You just think you have the resources because, you can move your bills around and pay them later, or whatever the case is. Again, this is not necessarily a judgment or whatever, but it becomes a little frustrating for me when I have to verbally tell you the obvious, right? So this particular person, they're in some potential legal problems, right? And everybody has problems throughout life. No one's perfect, blah blah blah. It's not that. It's the fact that when you need to secure an attorney, and I'm not an attorney, I'm not a financial advisor, it's just my brain functions at full capacity, okay? And I don't like being involved in shit. That's just what it is, right? So this person is going to have potential legal problems coming up, right? So I said, well, you came to me, I think I'm entitled to ask some questions or whatever. And my question is, how are you going to be able to pay for an attorney and not a piece of shit attorney that is just going to take your money and don't even do any type of work? They just take it and write a couple of fluff letters or whatever the case is. So, and I'm thinking, because you're sitting there yelling about that you like nice things. I said, okay, fine. You like nice things. Wonderful. What did you purchase within the last 30 days that you're going to be able to either, especially if you've already used it, what have you purchased that you could take and sell it and get the exact same amount of money that you put into it? And I don't even need the answer, because the answer is nothing. So, and again, there's nothing wrong with wanting and desiring nice things, but if you're not purchasing anything that's actually an asset, then in case of an emergency that you need to flip it really quickly, no one gives a damn how much you pay for it. No one cares that you have a wardrobe, a $10,000 wardrobe, and they don't care. Because the majority of the people that are low-key thrift store shoppers, they go to like the more ritzier areas, and they go to the thrift stores to buy the clothes that you're paying full price for, right? So, and the person replied, nothing. Like, they don't have anything because they're kind of attached to their stuff. So, my thing is, why don't you be a little bit more selfish and invest into yourself so you can have assets on hand, physical assets? No one's going to look at your stash like, oh, you have gold and silver? All right, no problem. Gold and silver is money. I don't know how else to explain that to you. It is real money. It doesn't matter what kind of gold and silver you have. You're going to be able to get fiat currency very quickly, and if you hold it long enough, you're going to get more than what you put into it. Um, the reason why I have my wallet open is for the simple fact that I keep a little bit of fiat currency in my wallet. So whenever I am out and about, which is not that often, and if the person or whoever I'm going to exchange, whatever the case is, sometimes I will just pay them in cash. But at the same time, I always keep gold and silver, authentic gold and silver, not whatever. I keep it with my actual fiat currency because gold is an attractor of wealth. So, my wallet will never be empty, right? So, but the whole point of it is, why don't you pay yourself first before you go living your quote unquote best life? Because you're not living your best life. You're funding someone else's lifestyle. And that is the short of it. This is just a photo of me because I like to look at myself, not because I'm conceited or anything like that. I need to be able to look at myself almost like I'm looking in the mirror to know that I'm only telling the person the truth and I'm not being the bitch that you think I am. But if that's what you think, then you have the right to think that. But at the same time, you're in basically this boiling pot, and no one's gonna be able to help you. And that's not meant as a slap in the face or a negative, but you need to help yourself first. First, before you give a dime of your money away to anybody, you need to know that you have paid yourself first before you pay any bills, before you say, oh, I'm about to book this vacation. I'm going to go to this place, that place I've never been. I want to travel international. It's like, okay, that's fine. But make sure you have something that you have put aside for yourself first, and try your best not to put it in fiat currency or something that you can easily access. Basically, you want to have something that is concrete, something that you're gonna take time, to think on it first before, oh, I don't know if I want to trade in, $100 in gold and $100 in silver looks different than $100 in paper. That's just facts. You can have $200 in paper, and you're like, oh, I'm about to get them tickets. Oh my God, he just dropped his album. I'm going to go to the concert. But when you look at this as real money, the gold and the silver, you think twice. I don't know if I want to get out of the way because, gold is up right now, and I'm only going to get whatever the item that you're trying to buy to get, because whatever you're doing, I get you trying to enjoy life, but when you need something and you don't have nobody, then what? Then you get connected with the wrong person that's going to basically exploit you. They're going to take anywhere between 30 to 50% of whatever that you needed. That's how much you're going to be in debt with them. And that's on top of, you're just never going to be able to catch up. And I'm not saying that negative. I'm just simply trying to encourage you, to start paying yourself first. Because let's say, for instance, you had a credit card, right? You had a credit card. Let's say your credit card was $40,000, $60,000, and you spent at least 90% of that on just stuff. And you didn't get anything that is a potential asset or is a hard asset, such as gold and silver. And I can't emphasize that enough, but if you would at least gotten yourself something in physical assets, you could at least say, hey, you know what, I got $10,000 saved in gold and silver. I'm going to leverage that. And let's say, for instance, go to a pawn shop. You don't want to sell the gold and silver. You just want to leverage it and let them give you a loan on your gold and silver. Once you get the loan, you're just going to say, hey, I'm going to be back to get this because I got some more money coming in, some more fiat money. I'm going to go get it. But when you buy TVs and things that have really no value to you, it's not valuable to you other than you're seeing TV. That's it. But when you buy all that stuff, you go to a pawn shop, you'll be lucky if you get between 15 to 20% of the amount that you pay. Then they're still going to ask you the question, do you want this back, or is this a pawn, or is this a loan? And you just like, you think on it for a minute, thinking, well, I guess I can get another TV later or some shit like that. But when it comes to this, you're going back for it. Start to utilize your funds more aggressively for your benefit. And I cannot emphasize that enough. You can follow me on Twitter if you would like at LawfulMoney76, or this is obviously going to be on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe if you would like. And you can check out the website at www.saveandsilverbythegram.com or www.mrstiffanymartinez.com. Ashe.